Today we're making healthy blueberry muffins that are made with better for you ingredients. They're moist, fluffy, and come together super easy in one bowl. You can make them with fresh or frozen blueberries. Super easy. Let's do it. We start with preheating the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And yes, that's the correct temperature. You will see why. Now, time to make muffin batter. Crack 2 eggs in a large bowl, and this is one bowl recipe. It's magical. Then we're adding applesauce. You can also use Greek yogurt or plain yogurt. Also mashed banana will work. Sweetened or unsweetened applesauce works. This is my trick to slide out maple syrup and honey easy from the cup. Spray it with cooking spray, the cup, before adding maple syrup. It just slides out. Then we're adding mild tasting oil. My choice is avocado oil. I love it for baking. A little bit of pure vanilla extract and cinnamon. I don't know, it just makes blueberries shine in muffins. It tastes really good, which I think is a little bit odd combination, but it makes them good. Then your baking staples, baking powder and baking soda and salt. We always add a little bit of salt to all batters. Now it's time to whisk the batter, and you have to do a really good job here and kind of pause and let it sit for 30 seconds. And make sure there are no little lumps of baking soda and baking powder, because that's super important to make sure they're dissolved, because this is what makes this recipe possible to make in one bowl. I'm using sprouted spelt flour. You can use whole wheat flour, any color white spelt flour, as long as it is whole grain. And here is the correct way to scoop the flour. You scoop the flour with a spoon into your measuring cup and then level the top. Hope you learned something new. And then we stir the batter. And that's actually a very gentle process. You kind of like fold it in and then you let it sit for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and the flour will absorb the liquid ingredients. And this ensures the muffins come out fluffy and not gooey. And while batter is sitting, we're going to do something cool. We're taking our fresh or frozen blueberries. You can use either, love fresh blueberries. And you toss them with 1 tablespoon of flour. This is a trick I learned a few years ago. Might be not news to you, was news to me, and it works like a charm. So they get coated in flour, the blueberries. And when you add them to the batter, and while the batter is rising while muffins are baking, the blueberries are not sinking to the bottom. Now look at the muffin batter, like it's super fluffy and less flour. Like it's okay if there are little pockets of white flour, perfectly fine, even when you scoop them into muffin tin. So now you give a few more gentle stirs, just like I would say 5, until it's all incorporated. Don't overmix. And now it's time to create muffins. So here I have my non-stick muffin tin, but I still like to use liners. And you don't have to spray all liners, but this particular liners, they're kind of sticky. They're not that non-stick variety. And I love to use the Trigger ice cream scoop to kind of like get a full of it, of batter, divide between 12 muffins, and then whatever is left, I divide between the rest. So then they all come out very even size. I absolutely love using scoop for scooping the batter, not the spoon. Then you take a few fresh or frozen blueberries and you put them on top. So when they bake, they burst and leak, and they become like make muffins super beautiful. But you don't have to. It's just extra if you want blueberries on top. Now we're going to bake our healthy blueberry muffins for 10 minutes at 425 degrees. So that makes them rise super fast. And then you reduce the temperature to 375 and bake for another 10 minutes. So what it does, don't open the door, don't peek. See, I have a light on. The rule is don't open the oven door. So for the last 10 minutes, they bake inside. And look how beautiful they come out. So your muffins are ready when toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean, and it is clean. Keep in mind, all ovens vary and they bake differently. So mine was 20 minutes and kind of like on a higher rack. Look at this beautiful, super fluffy, moist muffin. They're absolutely delicious. They're sweet. They're whole grain. Kids love this. Beautiful, portable, healthy breakfast or snack. Taste test, delicious. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you love this video, please share with your friends and family. And see you next time. Be healthy.